Getting started with gaming can be extremely overwhelming. There are so many games to choose from. You might not be sure what you're actually interested or what you're into yet. I'm here to share my cozy game recommendations for beginners. Stay tuned to the end where I talk about my unpopular opinion as a cozy game recommendation for beginners. Hi cozy friends, welcome back. I'm Angel, lover of cozy games, lover of cozy life. Let's get into some cozy game recommendations for beginners. Now, I always suggest to folks choose maybe 1 to 2 titles to start with, and then you can grow your collection from there. Definitely try to choose a shorter game and a longer game. So my recommendation for games that are a little bit longer but are good for beginners are going to be Animal Crossing New Horizon and A Story of Seasons, specifically A Wonderful Life. Animal Crossing New Horizon is really not difficult compared to some of the other games out there. The early part of the game, there are certain things that you need to complete in order to move on. I think it's a really great game to start to learn gameplay, to start to learn different stories, but also have flexibility within the game. You can, of course, design your island, customize your home, be choosy about who your neighbors are. But for some people, the decorating aspect of Animal Crossing and having to have a certain aesthetic for your island can be really overwhelming. So that's why I also recommend A Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Story of Seasons is a true farming sim. You inherit a farm, you settle down with your life partner, grow your crops, take care of your animals, go to events with the townspeople, raise your child. It is very relaxing with a great story, and the gameplay is not difficult. So if you're just getting started with cozy games, that is one that I recommend. So based on those 2 recommendations, it really comes down to what you are personally interested in. I would start with those 2 for longer games. For short games, I recommend both Donut County and Untitled Goose Game. In Donut County, you literally control a hole in the ground as you solve puzzles and learn the story behind the hole itself. It's cute, it's funny, and even the challenging levels can be completed with very, very, very little, if any, frustration. Untitled Goose Game is a personal favorite. You do play as a goose that is checking things off of their chaotic to-do list, wreaking havoc throughout the different parts of the town. There is limited dialogue, but getting used to solving puzzles and making inferences about games and unlocking secret levels is a really great way to step into gaming and to start to prep you for other games in the future. Now, my unpopular opinion and my top recommendation for cozy game beginners is actually The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know. Hear me out. Breath of the Wild has a ton of different elements in the game itself. There are a variety of elements to the game which allow you as a gamer to determine the things that you're actually interested in when it comes to games, what you're not interested in, and maybe where you need to grow your skill set. In Breath of the Wild, you decide what tasks to do. You decide what missions to complete. There's secret areas and elements to the story to uncover, battle enemies, and also cook recipes and upgrade your armor. Like, there's so much there. And honestly, the final battle with Ganon, the final battle against Ganon was really not that difficult. So you will get satisfaction of completing the main story missions. Overall, I think Breath of the Wild is a great game to get started. And if you had to choose only one game as a beginner, that is the one that I would recommend. All right, cozy friends, I'm curious to hear your opinion on games for beginners. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what game you started with as a new gamer. Like this video, please share it with someone who you think needs to see it, and don't forget to subscribe because I have more cozy games and more cozy fun coming your way. I'll see you in the next video.